Hey guys, welcome back to Talking Chelsea Blues. Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well today. Before we get into this video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You turn that notification bell icon on to be notified when we upload. Share this channel out as much as possible. Yeah, guys, let's get into this. So this is a tier list video today. This is a tier list video of players we should keep, loan, or sell. Guys, let us know what you think in the comment section down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this. And guys, let's get into this. So guys, this is the tier list. As you can see, we have a keep column, a loan column, or a sell column. We're going to go through each and every individual player and we're going to discuss whether we should keep, loan, or sell. So let's start this off with Ethan Ampadu. Not really how much of a career at Chelsea has he, Dad, and what do you think of it, about his career in total?
Yeah, in Ethan Ampadu, he played for the Welsh squad, and basically, was it Sheffield he played at?
He played at Sheffield on a loan spell, then he went to Italy.
Yeah.
And he, to be honest, he hasn't had much of an opportunity at Chelsea.
No.
It's not been too great for him.
Both a waste of time for him and the club, so I think,
Yeah, I think it's time to cut our losses.
Yeah.
And for him to cut his losses as well, and we put him in the sell column. I don't believe that he's of any use to us anymore. He's not in the pecking order for the position that he wants to play, which is a defensive midfielder. But he can play centre-back as well, but we've got plenty of options there. So you're happy with sell, Dad?
So, yeah.
Okay then, Tiamu Bakayoko. Straight away, I'm done with this guy.
Yes.
Straight away, I'm done with Bakayoko. He came to Chelsea with the expectation of world-class potential.
No.
Mediocre. Not even worth the time. We wasted money. So, you happy with sell, Dad?
Happy to sell him, yeah.
And then Cesar Casadei. Casadei is a young... I think he's like 18 now, and he's a young midfielder who's doing really well in the under-20s World Cup. I do believe there's potential for him. We only signed him last season. We paid something like £15 million for him from Inter Milan, and he's going to be a really bright talent for the future. What do you think, Dad, of Cesar Casadei?
He's young, he's got potential. Okay, he, at this moment in time, might not hit the market, to play in the first team. But, I would consider either a loan or a keep.
I would say let's put him on a loan. Let's put him on another loan. He went on loan to Reading last season and he did really well.
You can actually see how they play them when they go out on loan.
Yes.
As opposed to, keeping them on a bench. Yeah. Or reserved.
The next player, Levi Colwill. Now, I've got a lot to say about Levi Colwill. He went to Brighton on loan last season. He did really well. He performed to the highest ability. And Roberto De Zerbi at Brighton, who now got Europa League football, so congratulations to them. He had a really, really good season, and I do think he could be challenging for a place in the squad. What do you think, Dad? Levi Colwill, talk to me about what you think.
I think, he's a reasonably good player, but
Bags of potential.
yeah, plenty of potential there. I would say, either again to keep or put on loan, but maybe,
Let's keep.
keep
I
him
would
for
say
the- keep him for the foreseeable future, maybe. Yeah.
let's keep him. Let's keep him. Let's put him into the keep. So he will play in the squad this season, whether that's a rotational sort of position he takes up, or Pochettino gives him a full chance. We'll see. Now the next player, Christopher Nkunku, who has recently joined us. It's not fully confirmed yet. The club have not put out a statement yet, but he is pretty much set to join Chelsea. What a star boy this guy is. He has got bags and bags and bags of ability. Dad, what do you think of Nkunku?
Yeah, great player. Be a great asset to us. So I think obviously you haven't got him yet. So but once he's here, for keeps.
Yeah, so let's put him in the keep column for sure. Malo Gusto, straight away, we got to say keep because we've only just signed him and he hasn't even played a game for us yet. And, he's been on loan at Olympique Lyonnais. until the end of this season just gone, and he will come and be a backup to Reece James for this season. Bags and bags of potential, only 19 years of age. French young right back with plenty to give, and I do believe he'll be a star for the future. Dad, what do you think about Malo Gusto and what you've seen of him when he's played at Lyon?
Yeah, he's a really good player, world renowned, and we keep him.
Plenty of pace, energy, directness. You got a good crosser of the ball there. You got a good defender there as well. Yeah. So guys, that's Malo Gusto is the keep section. Hudson-Odoi. Yeah. Hudson-Odoi, we need to take a second just to realise what this situation is, because Hudson-Odoi was talked about as the next big thing at Chelsea, but during the Sarri era, when he played in the Europa League games. What a dreadful end to his time at Chelsea. He's got to go. He's got to go. He's not hit the heights, and unfortunately that's just because of injuries. That's been a problem, a consistent problem. So Hudson-Odoi, sell. He has to go, but I wish him all the best. The next guy. I'm not even going to question this. Romelu Lukaku, get out of my club. Yeah. Get out of my club. Get out. You're done out here. Yeah. This is not the place for you. You're a joke. You are genuinely a joke. Disrespectful. I can't even trust him on the pitch or in front of the media. So, sorry, he's got to go.
In the fans hate him, so it's time. Just for him to go completely.
100%.
I don't want any more.
I don't want any more who hurt this club. I'm done with this, so he can get out of my club. Then Ian Maatsen played at Burnley last season, helped Burnley get promotion under Vincent Kompany, had a really good season, was player of the season for Burnley. I'd say we loan him out again. Could be a real star for the future, so we'll see how he gets on under the loan. Maybe go back to Burnley for a season and see how he gets on. Raheem Sterling. Now, this one is a debate and a half. Because I really like Raheem Sterling. I do think there is a quality player in there. Do you agree, Dad? There is quality. There's something in him. It's hard to find at the moment, though. He hasn't been found this season. He's only scored a hat full of goals. Yeah. It's not been perfect.
I would say,
keep
for the future. Yeah.
Keep, because there's an opportunity for him to start again under Maurizio Pochettino. So let's put him in the keep section and we'll see how he gets on. Kepa.
Replacement.
Well, there's talk of Andre Onana coming in from Inter Milan. There's David Raya from Brentford. There's Mike Mignan from AC Milan as well. Talk of him.
So let's see what we
I would say keep him for now. And see how we get on. N'Golo Kante already gone, so he can go straight in the sell section. He's gone to Al Ittihad, so straight in the sell section for me. No questions asked there. Bettinelli. Bettinelli has only played I think he's 1 or 2 games for us. I think he's still a good keeper. Yeah, he's got that opportunity to be the third goalkeeper. Be the third choice goalkeeper. I think that's perfect for what he wants. He's on a good contract to Chelsea. He's recently signed a new deal as well. So I think we keep him for another year, and we just see if he wants to move on at the end of this season coming up, then that's fine too. Hakim Ziyech. Where did it all go wrong? Dad, with Hakim Ziyech? Brought in under Frank Lampard. Had a wonderful spell at Ajax. Looked real quality. Wonderful left boot. Where's it gone wrong, Dad?
See, I don't know. It's all downhill. These players are not gelling well. They've been given a season. Some of them have been given 2 seasons. And
this is Ziyech's fourth season.
Fourth season for Ziyech. But during Tuchel's reign,
he was quality.
He was quality, and he was scoring.
Under Lampard, with the first few games under Lampard, was incredible.
But then, you know,
injuries hit
Yeah, what happens, or too long being
on the bench.
yeah, you know,
You start to wither away.
That's it. That's exactly what I was coming to. Yeah, you know, the more these players are, you know, just
Benched.
sitting there and
They
testing
lose
it,
confidence
they
in
lose
themselves.
confidence. You know, the psychological bench you need, and also the physical edge. So I would either, you know, loan or sell.
Look, I'm
But
going to be
I would
real with
sell.
you. I'm going to be real with you, okay?
Yeah.
Ziyech was supposed to go to PSG in January, but the move broke down
Yeah.
for whatever reasons. Paperwork was the issue, I believe, from Chelsea's side. There is a legal lawsuit thing going on between PSG and Chelsea, I believe, in that sense. But straight away, I'm not questioning it anymore. He's got to go. I'm sorry. And Loftus-Cheek, this guy was called the next Yaya Toure, or the next Michael Ballack.
Sell him.
Get rid.
Sell him.
Get out of my club. Ben Chilwell, keep. I have no question about Ben Chilwell. He is...
He's become a
Sorry, what?
He has become a little bit of a mediocre player to what he once was. I've got to speak in all honesty. We can't have the same opinion, you know. And you know, Ben Chilwell, you know, has declined.
Smells like you're talking out your backside
He
again.
has declined a little to what he was. You could look back at what he was.
Oh, right,
You
okay,
know,
what? So 2 seasons
seasons
ago.
ago,
What,
yeah.
under Tuchel? Oh, what, perfect first season under Tuchel when he was playing, right? But, smells like you're talking out your backside again, Dad.
Oh yes, yeah.
Ben Chilwell is a top left back. He's far better than Cucurella, who we're coming up to
Oh, yes,
shortly,
yeah.
right?
Will not,
And do you know what? If it wasn't for Ben Chilwell, there's plenty of games we would have lost.
I'm not saying any different. I'm not saying that, you know.
Ben Chilwell did
you
really
know,
well. Champions League final,
is
2021.
But to me, just lost that edge. You know, to other fans, to, you know.
Guys, let us know what you think in the comment section below.
Yeah.
What do you think about Ben Chilwell? I personally think he's the best left back in the Premier League.
But like I did say previously, you know, there are peaks and troughs with all players.
Oh, of course.
you know,
There's always going to
you've
be
gotta,
that.
you know,
But
take the good with the
Ben
bad.
Chilwell, right, has always been consistent, right? Whether his performances have been bad is another story.
You know,
Like, they haven't been perfect performances. They've been
Let's put it
bad.
this way, when a player, and I believe a player is totally, you know, his standards are unacceptable, and one thing and another, then I say. But that's all I was saying on Ben Chilwell is that, you know, I've seen him on a bit of a decline, but you know, season by season, game by game, week by week, or whatever you want to call it, you know, okay, I would.
He will improve. Under Pochettino, he will improve. Do you know what? Pochettino...
We keep him.
We keep him
and,
because
you know,
he is the best left back in the Premier League. He's better than Luke Shaw, right? He's better than, okay, who else is a left back in the Premier League? Moreno at Aston Villa, Zinchenko. There's a battle there, I'd say. You know, Andy Robertson. Less said about him, the better. But come on. I think Ben Chilwell is the answer to our prayers at left back, especially with Pochettino, how he likes to use the left and right backs. I think this is a perfect opportunity for him to shine. So let's see how he gets on. Moving on to the next player, Christian Pulisic. This one. When he first joined, he was. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he was talked about as the next Eden Hazard. Sorry,
You know,
he's got to go.
you know.
Look, and I'm looking at this sell column, right?
And this is
There's about 80 to 90 million pounds worth of sale here.
And this is what gets me into one thing, you know, somebody always, whatever the sport is, maybe football or whatever, or even, you know, if you're talking about actors or what, you know, there's only one person, yeah?
Yeah.
And when they say, this is going to be, I don't know, the next Drogba, this is going to be the next Lionel Messi, this is going to be, you know, the next Muhammad Ali, or whatever you want to say, yeah? You know, there will always be one, yeah? You know,
And he is not. I'm sorry.
It is, do not go out there and try to duplicate.
I am
another
sorry,
person.
right? but he is never actually. He is never going to,
Your
or
own
will.
product.
He never has, or never will get to the point of Eden Hazard's greatest moments, right? Because when Eden Hazard was at his greatest, was when he was at Chelsea. Oh boy, was he a player! Oh boy, was he something! Christian Pulisic, right? That is when you buy Eden Hazard from Wish.
Yeah.
That is how I see it. But Christian Pulisic, wherever you go, mate, I wish you all the best because you are a talented boy. It's the injuries that have affected you. Cucurella. He has to stay. He has to be given a chance under Pochettino. We have to just see how he gets on. But £62 million was way too much to be spending on a guy from Brighton. That was an absolute joke. Who put that figure on the table? Who put that figure on the table to say, okay, we'll take Cucurella for 62 million quid? Really? No, thank you. But there's also interest from Brighton again, from Levi Colwill. But I don't want him to go because I think he's the next big thing at Chelsea, centre-backs wise. I think he's the next John Terry. I do believe that. But we'll see how we get on. But Cucurella stays for now as well. Chalobah. This one, I don't want to sell him, but I know we're going to.
I'll stick him on loan.
But we can make 20 to 25 million pounds worth of profit on him, right?
Yeah.
And then we can invest that into another
He's had some
player.
good games,
He's been quality.
Yeah,
He was fantastic during the UEFA Super Cup. Then he had that fantastic season under Tuchel when we had the sanctions put on us. But apart from that, since Tuchel's left, he's not had a chance to show his worth. So unfortunately, Chalobah has to go. What do you think, Dad? Are you happy with that decision?
Yeah.
Mason Mount.
There's talk of him staying now, isn't there?
There's talk of him staying, there's talk of him going, there's talk of him spinning on his head. I don't know. I don't care anymore, right? Mason Mount, make a decision. Do you want to play for Chelsea? Yes or no? Do you want to play? If you want to play for Chelsea, take less money. If you don't want to play for Chelsea, get out now. I don't care. Make your decision. Personally, for me, I don't want him. As much as he's a Chelsea player and he's an academy product, I don't need that anguish at Chelsea. I don't personally think he is. I think he's a great player. I think there's a great player in there somewhere. I
think we'll have to keep him for now and just give him one more season and.
But there's talk of him going to Man United. But
all that is.
I don't know. You saying keep him? What makes you believe that he's going to be any good under Pochettino?
Well,
if he was not so, he was good under Tuchel. He was good under Tuchel, mediocre under Potter, pathetic under Lampard in the second stint.
He didn't often play. He hasn't played really, has he?
I don't know. Look, if you're saying keep him, why don't we come to an agreement of put him in keep for now, but if he goes, he goes.
Yes. Yeah, no, that's...
I don't know, guys. Let us know your thoughts on this one in the comment section, because this is a difficult one, because Mason Mount is a Chelsea player born and bred. Yeah. He's academy. He's an academy product. He was talked as the next Lampard. But there's no, you can't. Again, we're going with this comparison. There is nowhere. He is nowhere near the levels of what Frank Lampard was at his age. I'm sorry, but he's not always cracked up to be. What? Because he can run. Even I can run. Stick me on a pitch for 90 minutes, I can run. But I'm not going to get any good pro productivity, and neither does Mount half the time.
The other side of the coin is, right, and believe it or not, you'll get a player who sort of peaks when they're young, yeah? And then sort of like, they taper off, yeah? And whether they, sort of re-engage to that former self, when they're older. But then you get, the ones who, like I said, are good at a young age, and then you get the ones, they carry that bit of experience with them, and then they're great players at the later stage, yeah? So, it's like I say, you know, it's swings and roundabouts. It's very hard to, you know. So he could be a greater player, you know, over the next couple of years than what he is
We'll wait
now.
and see.
But
We'll
just
wait and see.
Yeah, you know.
Next one, Dennis Zakaria. He's already gone back to Juventus off the loan deal. So bye-bye. God bless. Bye. Don't care. Kai Havertz.
Nah,
Living off a Champions League goal. Get out my club. Go to Real Madrid or do whatever you're going to do. Go to Arsenal. Go to Real Madrid. I don't care. Just get out my club. Reece James, you're staying.
yeah.
No doubt in my mind. Edouard Mendy, get out.
Sell him.
Get gone. I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to see you at my club again.
The ass end of him.
Conor Gallagher,
Oh, God, get rid of him.
Yeah. What an absolute tragedy.
You know,
Deary. Benoit Badiashile, keep. Great defender, great future. Noni Madueke, keep. Don't care. Azpilicueta, I'm sorry to say this, right? As much as I love the guy and I think he's a fantastic player,
yeah, his time's up.
his time's up, he's done, he's got to go. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Thank you for everything, but you know, Joao Felix gone back to Atletico Madrid. We're not getting him back, so he can go. He can go on. He can go in the cell. Armando Broja, I'm keeping. I'm saying keep because he's young. He's a striker who we need, who could do with a striker. Wesley Fofana, keep. Great player. What is that? Okay. So that's our keep column so far. Dad. Noni Madueke, Broja and Fofana. I'm definitely. Would you say keep as well?
Yeah.
Because they're young, talented players.
Young talents. Yeah, you've got to keep.
You got young. Look, Noni Madueke. We haven't seen much of.
Yeah. When I was going on about the sweep and getting rid of deadwood, which we've got to, and a lot of the deadwood.
Most of it is there.
It's in
the bottom box.
Yeah.
Most of that is dead wood.
Yeah, that's
Kai Havertz, Mendy, Gallagher, Aspi, Ziyech, Loftus-Cheek, Pulisic. These players are the type of players that we talk about dead wood.
Yeah.
This is what we talk about. I'm looking at that sell column, right, and I reckon we could make at least 150 million off that sell column alone.
Oh, easy.
And then we can invest that into some really good players.
Yeah.
So, you know, it is what it is. Enzo Fernandez, keep.
He's only just come into the club, only really.
Yes, exactly. So we got to give him a chance, and he's a £100 million player. So yeah, Mudryk, keep. Oh, there you go. Gabriel Slolina, loan.
Yes.
He's a young keeper, young American goalkeeper, and I think he's got a really bright future, and I do think he's got a part to play in the next 5 to 10 years. What do you think, Dad? Slolina, he's a good keeper, correct?
Yeah, just get some experience of playing.
See how he plays
within the league, and you know, go from there.
Exactly. Carney Chukwuemeka, loan, I would say. Give him an opportunity out on loan. I'd like to see him go to like an Italian club like Milan. There's interest from. I would like to see him maybe go to like a German club like Dortmund or something like that. See how he gets on. Lewis Hall.
I keep him.
Let's keep him because he's quite a good player. He's a cracking player, and he's got a real potential on him.
Yeah,
So he's got a good high ceiling as well, and I think he'll do really well. Amari Hutchinson, loan. Not enough experience yet. He needs time. Thiago Silva, keep.
I think he's only got another season left in him anyway.
One season left just to keep it together. David Datro Fofana, loan.
No.
He's a good player, future star. Give him the game time he deserves. Let him go to like a Cardiff City or something. Aubameyang, get out. I'm going to say it. Fuck off. Fuck off out of my club. You are shit.
Go back to Arsenal.
Dad, what do you think of Aubameyang?
I just think he's, you know, again,
He's a fly on some shit.
You can't, you know, diss the guy. You know,
I don't know him personally, but what I've seen of his football is horrendous.
When he was at Barcelona, he was playing for, and his time at Arsenal, you know, he was, you know, a great player. But I think, you know, his time has come round now, and you know, if Arsenal want him back, they can have him back. You know?
Well, there's talk of him going back to Barcelona, so I don't care. Just get him out of my club. I don't want him. I don't want to see him near my club. Koulibaly.
Yeah.
This is hit or miss.
Yeah.
Because he, on his day,
Stroppy.
he can be a monster. He can be an absolute animal. Do you remember that first game he played, the second game of the season against Tottenham? And he played seriously well.
Yeah,
That was his peak.
But if you watch-
And then he petered down, and he kept going down and down and down. Maybe his age, he's like 32 now. So, I don't know. And we paid like £35 million on a 5-year contract for him. And that's the thing. Todd Bowley has made a mistake there. I think it's not worth our efforts anymore. It is what it is.
Quite a lazy player as well.
Mateo Kovacic,
He's got to go.
he's going to Man City, to be honest. There's talk of him going to Man City. Andre Santos. Now, I'm of the position that he stays. Because Andre Santos has played magnificently well in the Brazil under-20s team. And he's only 18. And he's in the under-20 Brazilian team. That tells you a whole story of how good he actually is. And to be honest, I'd love to see him in part of Pochettino's plans. You know, I think he's a very, very, very good player. Malang Sarr, go. Yeah. I don't know. I've never seen him really. The only time I've really seen him play was at the back end of Tuchel's second season in charge. So we'll see what happens. But guys, this is our tier list. Please let us know what you think. Right, so a lot of debatable ones in there. The loans, I think, are not so debatable. I think all the youngsters there are good to go on loan. They're good talent, and they'll come back stronger.
Each and every person will have a different angle on
I do want to debate one more thing with you, though, because what we've done is we've put Carney Chukwuemeka in the loan box, but yet he's been part of the first team squad all season. Do you think there's an opportunity that Poch would give him that first team squad continuation? I don't know.
Bench him, maybe?
Let's put him in the keep. I think it's worth noting that he is a good player, and we did pay £15 million for him. But guys, this is our tier list.
I will say this before we go: the ones who are now to keep and stay,
play. Try.
Play. You know,
you've got a new manager.
No,
just try.
For the club and for your fans. The fans, they are your ultimate. Yeah. So you get out there. Yeah. You play.
And if you lose, and you lose poorly, you stay around and you clap the fans. You clap the fans and you thank them for coming out and watching it.
Can I just say, you know, the ones who are going on loan, you know,
good luck,
and get all the experience you can. A great wealth of experience, you know, goes a long way.
And the sell, bon voyage. I don't want to ever see you at my club again.
Apart from N'Golo Kante and
I would say maybe
Azpilicueta. Yeah.
Bon voyage.
Yeah, bon voyage.
Get out. Yeah. Lukaku, go.
Oh,
I never wanted to see you come through the doors of Chelsea again. N'Golo Kante, I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss N'Golo. Aspi, I'm gonna miss as well. I think there's gonna be a lot of sad faces when we find out that he goes. Apart from that, I've got no qualms about any of the Sal players. But guys, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from us.
The other thing we're going to have to put up with next season, as we all know, after last night's result, is that
Man City are Champions League era.
Done the treble.
They've done the treble, man. Look, okay, I'm going to throw this out, okay, and I hate saying this because I'm a Chelsea fan. They're the best club in the world.
No,
at the Man City at this point in time, they're the best club in the world. There's no doubt, but they have spent money.
They've got the best striker in the world, haven't they?
You've got the best striker in the world. You've got the best midfielder in the world in Kevin De Bruyne. You've got one of the best defenders in the world in Ruben Diaz. Yeah. You know, you've got some phenomenal players. So hats off to you, Man City. You've deserved it. You've played well. You've won your titles fair. Right, but you're under investigation, so you might not be champions of Europe. So technically, you might not be champions of Europe for very long.
They've, you know.
So if they do get found out, we can sing a new song, and do you know what that new song will be? champions of Europe didn't last that long.
Relinquish, wouldn't they, their title then?
Yeah, they'd have to relinquish all the titles of what they've won in the last 5 years.
Of course they would, 'cause it's been
And then every title would be handed back to whoever was second.
Advantages, cheating, you know,
So yeah, I guess. But you guys, let us know your thoughts on that as well. But guys, that's all today. Hope you've all enjoyed. If you have, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell icon on to be able to find when we upload. Share this channel out as much as possible, guys. It really does help us out. Hope you've all enjoyed. And guys, we will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.